Hello guys, welcome to my video. Today I will be doing a Liverpool versus Sevilla preview, just like I did one on the Manchester City game, which I don't want to talk about. That was a very bad performance by Liverpool. It was one of the worst I've seen for years. How we just capitulated after that red card. It was just like you can't. I even talked about it. I did a match reaction. Go check that video out as well. You can't go down like that. You get a red card. The team's confidence might go down, but you can't go down like that. That's gonna affect our confidence going into this Liverpool's game against Sevilla. I wish if I knew we were going to lose this badly against Manchester City, I wish we didn't play Sevilla the first game. Like I would have loved right now. Who else is there on the group? Spartak and I forgot the other team. I really did forget now. It doesn't matter about that, but there was one more team. They're not too strong. Oh yeah, it was the champions of stuff. Man, what am I saying? Yes, Spartak Moscow, and it was another team, but they're not too strong. So it's probably gonna be Liverpool and Sevilla that get out of the group. But I would have loved to play one of them, like at Anfield. It would have just been, especially after this Manchester City game, it just would have been probably like we're going to the game. It's easier. We can take a breath and just play some nice football and get the confidence back. But Sevilla can make our confidence worse, and they could just come in, they can score an early goal, and they can just shut us up, shut us down. What am I talking up? What the hell? Shut us down, and I think if they do that, they'll win the game because our confidence is already low. Especially, I think we'll make some changes as well. So now, let's get in to the starting lineup to preview what I think of the game. So of course, look, you can see the results. We've had 4 wins in a row. That was a very bad loss by Liverpool. Now we have Sevilla. 3 days later, we have Burnley. So in 7 days we have 3 games. So of course we need to rest some players for sure, and I think we'll rest some players against Burnley as well, because it's very hard for a player to play in 7 days. In 7 days, 3 games, and then 3 days. Wow. Then it even goes into there's a League Cup game against Leicester City. Wow, but it's gonna be strong. That's tiring, isn't it? That's very tiring. That is very tiring. Wow. So you're talking about, let me see. So you're talking about, wow, in 17 days, 5 games. And then 3 days, wait a minute. 20 days, 6 games. If I go on, probably even, so that's why we need a big squad when you get the Champions League. Because look, in these games, in these 1, 2, 3, in these 5 games I'm talking about in 20 days, we have 2 Champions League games. If this was just a normal season, we had no European football, we wouldn't even have the Champions League games. We would have just had 2 Premier League games and 1 League Cup, and could have played the strong teams. But now we need to make some changes against Sevilla, because we just had a tiring game against Manchester City. Against Burnley, we need to do the same, because some of the players will still start against Sevilla that started against Manchester City. Against Leicester, I think that will be the place where we rest our players. I know League Cup is a trophy, but we're not going to take it that serious, to tell the truth. And then in the Premier League, probably it's 4 days that one rest, we'll put a good squad out, and then it's the Champions League. Alright, but now let's get into the main reason you guys are here. Liverpool versus Sevilla. We're going to want revenge. It's at Anfield. Our squad is better, in my opinion. So we've got a better squad. We've got a better manager. Yeah, it's at Anfield. But the only thing Sevilla can get us at is we don't have confidence, and they do. And if they come with the right tactics, with the right mentality, they can get a result. And I think even a draw will be a bad result, and it will just make our confidence even go lower. That's what I think. But in the other hand, I think if we can get even just scrape a win against them, 2-1, something like that, it's going to be good for our confidence. Going to Burnley, we're going to have no money. So it will just be a good confidence booster. We'll get back into the season. We'll forget about the Man City loss. So it's important Sevilla game, and we want our revenge from the Europa League. Now we're gonna pick the starting lineup from here. Bogdan. So there's three keepers: Karius, Mignolet, and Danny Ward. Obviously, Karius did come in the Arsenal game. It wasn't a good showing, but Jurgen Klopp said his thing is tired. Mignolet coming after 3 days, but he hasn't had a match for like 2 weeks because of the international break. And goalkeepers can play. I think even if he played in the Arsenal game, he would have been alright. I think Klopp just wants to give Karius a chance. So, but I think Mignolet will start without no doubt. Danny Ward maybe will go in the League Cup games because I think against Leicester City, like Mignolet won't start in the League Cup game. I think another keeper will start. Defenders. So right back, Nathaniel Klein injured. There's Joey Gomez going to get in there or Arnold. John Flanagan, nah. He's just not good enough. Joey Gomez is going to start. Firstly, Klopp is always rotating them. I mean, Arnold played in the 2 playoff games and Gomez played in those, like when there was playoffs, he played in the 2 games, what's called, Premier League games. And Arnold had such a bad game last game that it will be unfair to Gomez after he had a good performance with Arsenal to not start in this game. So I think Joey Gomez will get the right back position. And if he plays good, maybe he'll start against Burnley, but again, because Burnley is like 4 days later, again, Arnold might start. I don't know, but for this game, I think Joey Gomez will start. The 2 centre-backs will be Matip and Lovren. Matip always plays, and centre-backs, like, we don't even have too much centre-backs in the team. Like, there's Klavan, Matip, Lovren. Last season, Saka wasn't starting, but there was still Luke Slaver who we put there sometimes. And we didn't have Champions League. Matip this season is going to need sometimes rest. I mean, I know he always plays for us. Even last season, I don't remember him getting dropped. But when you have 5 games in like 20 days, now, is it 20 days though? What am I talking about? It's even less than 20 days, isn't it? Yeah, it's the 9th and 26. So you're talking about 17 days. 17 days, 5 games. You can't expect Matip to play in all of them. You can't. You just can't. Like, of course, in the League Cup, he'll probably get a drop there and here, but he needs a rest. You know what I mean? So but he will get rest. I reckon he will get rest in these 5 games in 17 days. I think we have, but I don't think the rest will come now. It's our most important game in the Champions League. I mean, if we win this, we probably will top the league. The group. So I think he will start. Next team will be Lovren for sure. Clavani came in. Lovren needed a rest. He was so bad. Get Lovren back in. Left back Moreno or Robertson. I can see Robertson starting the Burnley, and I think he will start just because he did it against Crystal Palace at home. I think he can start against small clubs that will park the bus when they come, just like Burnley will. So I think Robertson with those cross from the left hand side will start at Anfield, but so I think it will be Moreno this time. The midfield, they were all atrocious, but until red card, I mean, the team was playing good. You know what I mean? The team was playing good until the red card. Centre defense mid sport, Jordan Henderson. Wijnaldum and Oxlade-Chamberlain. I think Oxlade will start. You can't get your second most expensive signing to always be on the bench. If you ask me why not drop Wijnaldum for Emre Can? Because Wijnaldum, I feel like he's a preferable Klopp choice because last season it was always him and Milan that started. So I feel like he likes Wijnaldum more than Can, and he fits the system better. So I think Oxlade-Chamberlain and Wijnaldum, obviously with the central defensive mid being Henderson. Now the attack, what was that? Okay, wow. Okay, now the attack, I'll just say the three names that I think will start: Salah, Sturridge, Firmino, Mane, 3-match ban. Salah, now I'm thinking we're going to see the real fitness because he played against Watford, and then he played in the playoff Champions League. He played in the Champions League playoff game, and then he got benched for the Crystal Palace game. So he played 2 games in 3 days. He couldn't play the 3 games in 7 days. I think he'll start, so he'll do the 2 games in how much days? I think 3 days. And then can he do 3 games in 7 days against Burnley? Because we don't have money. We need that pace for 3 games. He's banned for 3 games, which is not the best. But Salah, if he's fit enough for all those 3 games, I think we can do well. I mean, let's look at the fixtures again. Sevilla, I think I'll tell the prediction later, but I think we'll win them. Win against them. Sorry. Premier League game against Burnley, I think that will be easy. And Leicester City, I have a feeling that we're going to get knocked out because Leicester might come in with a stronger squad. Because then, after that, we're going to have 4 days later, we're going to play against them in the King Power Stadium, where our record is it's very bad, I should say. So yeah, I can see us get 2 wins and maybe. I feel like we'll get knocked out by Leicester because we'll rest some players. Well, we might not. Anyway, so that's who I think. I think Salah on the right hand side, Firmino on the left, and Sturridge up front. Now, let's get into some team news and the odds and all that crap. Okay. Liverpool do not have much time to recover. Yeah, as I said, their confidence is going to be low. I mean, they only had like 3 days to recover from the Manchester City loss. Actually, 4 days, I think it is. So yeah, let's see what it's saying over here. Sevilla, however, on the other hand, Sevilla's in with great confidence. 3 games, 7 points, coming to Anfield. So, as I said, they do have us in the confidence side of things. It's at 7:45 p.m. Obviously September 13, Wednesday. 7:45 p.m. UK time. What TV channel is Liverpool vs Sevilla on? BT Sport 2 will show it. Probably Crystal Palace. That's amazing. The ball got sacked. Those 2 are still. Adam Bogdan and Dan Ings, I think his career's done. But he's getting a good wage budget at Liverpool. Let me just say that, very good one. I don't know who Sorry is. Yeah, so that's it for the team news and all that. Now, a very big news, in my opinion, is Felipe Coutinho told not to play in Champions League games by Barcelona. Does that make a difference for the Champions League? Because if they're saying to Coutinho don't play so we can play in the Champions League after you come, but because Liverpool have already involved in the squad, does it matter even if he doesn't play? Like, say he doesn't even make the bench in Champions League games, but we submitted him into the squad of Liverpool. So can he? I don't know this. If you guys know this, just please comment it below. But does it make a difference? So if say he doesn't play 1 minute, but he was submitted in the Champions League squad and he goes at January to Barcelona, can he still play there? It's an interesting question. Yeah. Because the problem is saying Barcelona has told Coutinho not to play Champions League games. Why wouldn't they just say any game? You know what I mean? Why only Champions League game? Oh my god, I'm just watching the Barcelona Juventus game. Messi has just scored a thriller. Wow. Okay, we're not you're not here for this, are you? Yeah, so reported back injury, yeah, it was fake, you know what I mean? And even Klopp at this time did do his press conference and he said he's fit. He's fit. He's fully fit. He he is fully fit. So he should be able to play. Ah, look, how Spanish outlet Don Blanco and Barcelona want him to refuse to play for it in European games. It is said the La Liga Giants will attempt to sign Felipe Coutinho again in January after having free bet. Ah, so it does work like that. So it does work like that. If you don't play in the Champions League games, he can go and play for Barcelona, right? Let's just read this again. But outside apparently want him not to feature in the Champions League against Liverpool as they want to utilise him if he signs for them into winter. Yeah, yeah, man. That is interesting. So the last thing we will come to is the prediction for the Liverpool Sevilla game. 5-0, confidence low. We need to get our confidence back. I think because they bet us in the Europa League final, we're gonna have that revenge thing inside us. That's gonna help us. The fans at European, the fans at European nights will help us, and so I think the game will finish. I'm not gonna I don't think we'll smash them. I think we'll just get a 2-1 win. I always especially in hard games, I always feel Liverpool's going to smash, but I don't have that feeling this time inside me. I don't know what it is. It might be because of the Champions League, it might be because of the confidence, but I think this game will end 2-1 to Liverpool. Of course, that will help us. And yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video if you haven't already. Comment what you think of the video. Go check out my other videos out as well. So yeah, guys, bye bye.